Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy. Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're talking about the situation there in Parliament, where the president of Algema Mr. Hendricks, has performed an AI move on the members of Parliament, and the EFF were not happy about it. Omphile Maotwe and the EFF MPs were attacking him for disrespecting them. Apparently, he used AI generated answers to respond to the questions of the members of Parliament. He is the Deputy Minister of Social Development. Before we do that, let's talk about the Gala dinner. Guys, it's important for you guys to purchase your ticket for the Gala dinner right now and talk to your boy King about the arrangement for sleeping in Kimberley. There is a rugby event that is happening on that weekend, and on that weekend, we're going to have issues with accommodation. Some of the people are already having an issue because they want to stay a little bit longer to see your boy King. Many of you are going to spend days with me on that week of Paseta. So I can't wait to meet many of you. I'm sure I'm going to walk away with a lot of interviews that day, speaking to people who actually care about Pan-Africanism and us as African people building our own quality institutions that can change the direction the future of our children is going to go. So please purchase your ticket. It's only 1,000 rand. The VIP tickets are surprisingly still available. The 2 VIP tickets. Can you guys buy the 2 VIP tickets, please? And then we will have also go to www.paseta.co.za to make sure that you guys make your purchasing of the ticket. And also you can just donate a 50 rand for us. Make sure that you donate 50 rand to the Pan-Africanist movement. This is our monthly contribution to the school that we are just doing monthly. Up until this school is alive and standing, we are contributing 50 rand. If you can do that, we will appreciate that. You can even join the Mike Hadebe campaign, which is the campaign of buying 1 pallet of bricks for Paseta, the school, so that we can build the school a little bit faster, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to Mr. Mike Khadebe for the support and his initiative that he has started here on the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Much respect for that. Okay, let's get into it. I want us to listen to the president of Algema, the deputy president, the deputy minister of social development. Just listen to this.
Please pause for a while. There is a point of order. Honourable Maotwe.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. The honourable member is reading the follow-up response. Now, how did he anticipate that is going to be the follow-up? No, he's reading. He's reading. It's a fact. So how did he get the follow-up question? Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. That is a question that we would have to pose to the Honourable Nkwabaza, as that was a question from the MKP. Honourable Deputy Minister, please proceed.
Yeah, maybe we must teach the Honourable Member about artificial intelligence, but that is another matter.
Honourable Deputy Minister, there's another point of order.
Continue like this. The minister is not here. Ntateo is the deputy minister. Now he can't say that if I have not answered the question, therefore send it to the minister. This comrade is earning a salary of being a deputy minister. Taxpayers' money. What is he doing with that taxpayers' money? That's stealing. How do you get paid and not do the work? And when you are asked to do the work, you are saying, no, the work is not for me, it's for the minister. That's totally unacceptable. He must resign if he doesn't want to be held accountable. Please.
Thank you, Honourable Maotwe. Honourable Pambu.
Honourable Chairperson, I think we must raise as a concern and perhaps follow up in the Rules Committee about procedure, about answering questions in Parliament. A minister can't tell us confidently that he's using artificial intelligence to answer questions about his department, ChatGPT and AI to answer questions about a department you preside over. And you tell us that confidently, you should be ashamed, and we must develop rules around that, please.
Thank you, Honourable Pambu. Please take that to the rules.
Order, Deputy Speaker.
Please proceed.
Deputy Speaker, as a presiding officer of this House, you ought to also listen to what the minister is answering. And this is precisely what we have struggled with in the 6th Parliament, and it's becoming even worse now in the 7th Parliament under your leadership. Ministers don't even attempt to answer questions, and then you come and you make a announcement, no, they have answered. And that is wrong. Members of Parliament take their time to conclude on these questions and going to their constituencies to get these questions from their constituencies. And then for you to come here and just make a blunt ruling that the minister has answered, and he didn't even attempt to answer even with these so-called Google answers that he have come and tried to use here. He didn't even attempt to answer. Can he please answer the questions? We have taken this to many platforms of Parliament. So please correct this. And the honors leave it with you as presiding officers to alert him to answer the question, because he didn't answer. So it might as well, we must not have this question and answer sessions if you are behaving like this.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we need to have a standard requirement for people that go into what you call Parliament. It's a serious conversation that we must raise it in our political parties. We must raise it in our our political circles, our social media. We must make awareness that, listen, somewhere, somehow, there has to be a minimum requirement to get into Parliament. And that minimum requirement cannot be matric, guys. Cannot be. It cannot be. Once we start, and I'm not talking about the president of Aljama. I think he's a teacher, he's a qualified somebody, but knows nothing, obviously, about politics. He's a politician, businessman, and a lecturer, a teacher who has opened the Aljama political party, and he's been there as a National Assembly member since 2019 till now. He's an old man born in 1949. For Mr. Hendricks. So, yeah, it's refreshing to see the EFF fight for us, make the proper questions and everything. But I'm telling you, there must be a program one day where every member of Parliament is asked to say something and talk about general politics, and we just hear all of them. And we just listen to all of them, and they get given topics and they just say something. Just tell us what are they doing in Parliament, what portfolio are they in, and what contribution do they think that they will have in that portfolio. And just to hear them speak, I actually did say there is a website where you can find all of their qualifications. It's very disappointing, all of their qualifications as members of Parliament, because some of them, they have the qualification but don't have politics. Like, you can hear when you look at somebody, you see PhD in whatever, and you wonder how they obtained that PhD degree in what. When you hear the person speak, and you're like, how? This person, how did this? Was she selected because she's a woman? Or, those type of things. Was he selected just because he's popular in his ward? Or what is called? How did this person get to Parliament? How did he get on that list to be one of the people to be selected there? I always ask myself that question. So, I wish one day in a not too far future, that there can be a requirement for people in parliament. When a deputy minister says, no, I'm answering questions, but because the minister is not here, I don't know. What is it that you know? The minister, obviously, Umama Sisi was not there. Umama Sisi Tolache from the ANC was not there. She's the minister of social development. Also, we are just going to hear things there. So her absence was not missed. But it was made worse by the deputy who knows nothing, who tries to use AI to answer questions. Very disappointing, not surprising at all. This is the type of quality of politicians we have in South Africa. No wonder we find ourselves where we are today. No wonder. Go in the comment section, tell me what do you think about this thing. Do you want me to do a part 2 where I play when he was busy reading from his phone? Such an embarrassment. I've got a surprise for you guys this week. You guys will probably know about Sunday or next week. So thank you so much for everybody that has purchased their ticket. I really appreciate the support that you guys are showing us here at the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I know some of you want to come, but you can't come. It's fine. Just send a small contribution. Buy someone a ticket. Do whatever that you need to do that's going to make you feel like you did support this initiative. Because as African people, it's very important to show what happens when African people unite behind a common goal and try to build a school or whatever. Maybe people that are not famous. You guys don't know the founders of Paseta. I'm a nobody, a small YouTuber. There's many other bigger YouTubers than me and all of those things. So I think we are going to be a good blueprint or a good case study for the other generation, or even someone in our generation who wants to do a similar thing, and he will know, okay, if you do it like Abu King, you build a website, you build a team, you do whatever, you get the land, this is how long you will take and everything. So there's no failure in what we are doing now. We are trying to show what happens when African people unite, and that's the beauty of having to run this organization, Paseta. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace, Pan-Africanism. I salute you.